Hi Zuleyha, this is Bev. I'm an ex-Ielts examiner. I'll give you some feedback today on your first essay. Right, so first of all, let's take a look at your word count. That is very important. Let's see, you've got 182 words. Okay, Zuleyha, you have to submit the minimum of 250 words. You will be penalized significantly if you submit an essay with a word count that's too little. And the more short of words it is, the more you'll be penalized. Okay, so just keep that in mind, okay? All right, so let's take a look at what you've written. Nowadays, communication in general has taken on, you can say, has taken on a new shape. This is very apparent among family members. I strongly agree that communication between families is declining. Examples from Australia and America will be analysed to support points and demonstrate arguments. I won't say analysed, will be highlighted or put forward. Okay. Firstly, communication between family members is at an all-time low. This is due to the fact that technological devices such as the internet, okay, the internet is not a device, it's a system. Okay, so be very careful about that. And when we refer to the internet, it's a lowercase I because it's in general. Okay, it's not a brand name. You can say due to the fact that technology, such as the internet, is consuming a lot of family time. Because we're talking in general, so you can just say a lot of family time. For example, in Australia, teenagers spend 3 to 4 hours a day on the internet, lowercase I. Therefore, talking with family and friends takes second place. Secondly, family members are spending less time talking these days. Okay, you've said that there. Okay, it's almost the same thing. Be careful. Okay, this is largely because they watch television during their spare time. Okay, for instance, a recent study carried out in America revealed, okay, because it's past tense, that the amount of time families spend watching television has increased dramatically over the last 10 years. Thus, less time is spared or is available for face-to-face conversation amongst family members. In conclusion, it is firmly believed that technological influences will wear down family relationships. In the future, it is predicted family members will spend even less time speaking to one another. Okay, so Zuleyha, a couple of things. First of all, you'll be penalized because of your word count. The next thing that they look at is, are you answering the question? Okay, and the question is about of late, which is now. Okay, they're not asking you to predict about the future. So be very careful about that. Okay, you can refer to it briefly, but that's not your main point as in your conclusion. Okay, so you would also be losing a little bit there for not following the topic. Okay, you need to answer the question directly. Okay, however, I can say that your grammar is good, your spelling is good, you've used some good vocabulary, although you could increase the range of vocabulary to impress the examiner and get a higher mark. The two things you need to work on, first of all, is to increase your word count and also to answer the question. And you might want to, you've only used the example that families talk less because of the internet and because they watch television. You need to possibly expand on that a little bit more. And then you would also be answering the question in full and also achieving your word count. Okay, all right. So take a look at that and then let's look at it again. All right, but very good first submission. Well done.